a quick message for you guys. I don't want to keep you here too long, but I did want to hang out with you guys for a little bit. I wasn't going to go live, and I'm like, sometimes when it's just a really long day, sometimes you just need to talk to your besties. And I feel like you guys could have had quite a day and you just need some one-on-one with your bestie. So if you are new here, I am your bestie on the internet. Duh, I'm your favorite YouTuber. I'm your Minnie Mouse, your fairy godmother, your spiritual advisor, your cosmic cheerleader. I'm all of the things. So grab whatever you be snacking on, smoking on, and sipping on, because I'm going in. Okay? Whoever this message is for, and you will know if it is for you. No worries if it's not. If it's not your message, there are plenty of other ones. Okay, so don't be spoiling it. Don't be in here spoiling it for other people, because we ain't going to put up with it. Just a little heads up. Okay? And you guys went stone cold silent. You went stone cold silent on some people, or a relationship, or a job. I feel like there's a bunch of people that you went stone cold silent on, and they're kind of like, huh? Maybe there was some confusion. Maybe they don't remember. Maybe they don't remember what they did. And now they're stewing because you gave them nothing. You want to know why you gave them nothing, bestie? Because there were all these people that didn't take accountability in your life. Okay? And unfortunately, you didn't feel like further explaining anything to anyone that you had already communicated with. So if you've already communicated with them, riddle me what? Why would you do any more? Okay? So this is like telling a boss over and over and over again, hey, these people over here are causing drama. I'm not insubordinate. I'm always doing my job. I don't know why you listen to them all the time, but I would really appreciate if you would talk to me first. Because A, I'm taking my job seriously. I'm in line for a promotion, but I feel like you're putting all of their words above mine instead of asking me what's going on. That's just one example. And when you go stone cold silent, it's like you've already communicated with that person however many times. We could have done it this way. We could have done it that way. They choose to do it the stupid way every freaking time. How about that? They chose to do it that way. Now, let's say it's a relationship. You told them that you only wanted to date somebody that would be committed or serious, or somebody that has the same core values. Like maybe you wanted children, you wanted marriage, you wanted the house, the white picket fence, a little dog. You wanted all the things. And you freaking stinking told them. Okay? You told them. Then they're playing stupid when you go stone cold silent. They're like, what do you mean? Is it about the white picket fence? Is it about the little dog? What is it about? Why bother with any of these narcissists? Why? I want to itch my nose so bad, but I don't want to smear my nose. So you guys can have an itchy nose. Let me know what that spiritually means to you, because bestie, I want you to know that what you're doing is working. I am here to pep you up. I am here to gas you up that your silence is working. Okay? Because sometimes we don't want to tap in. We don't want to know. We're like, I'm not going to get my hands dirty. I just hope they're learning their lesson. No. I'm here to tell you that they don't know what to do with themselves. They're scratching their head. They're beside themselves. They're losing their ever-loving mind. It is unaliving them daily. You want to know why? Because you didn't tell them anything. You didn't tell them anything. You were the light in this person's life, or these people's lives, okay? And one of the reasons why they were taking advantage in the first place is because they thought you were always going to be around. Let's let that sink in. This boss always thought you were going to be around. So yeah, I'll just go listen to all these other people over here because you've shown me that you are loyal, and no matter what drama's going on, I can kind of put you second and I can listen to them because you're showing me that you're not really going to go anywhere. Same thing with the person that you were dating or married to. You told them, I'm serious about this. I want to create a business. I want to create a family. There's all of these things that I want to do and I want to be. And you warned them. And they thought they could play on your timeline because you were loyal. Your unwavering loyalty is something that you are smashing. You are obliterating unwavering loyalty to people. Okay, whether you are a Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, whatever your astrological sign is, you ride for loyalty in your zodiac sign. Whether it's your sun, your moon, your rising, you ride for loyalty. And you are done handing it out to whoever the heck. Okay, you are done handing it out. You are decluttering and you are prioritizing, reflecting. You're like, you know what? I know what got me into this mess. A, saying I was going to stand on business and then not sticking to the plan. B, not walking away when I needed to. And C, not taking inspired or intuitive action. You are going to listen to your intuition. The current theme of your life right now is trust my intuition, I'm bossing the F up, and I am claiming my energy. Okay? You are making sure it's lights out for everyone that played you. Basically, you're the person in everyone's life that kept the mother effing lights on. And now they're like, oh my gosh, where'd they go? I can't see anything. The lights are out because you play too much. How about that? Thank you, Dungeon. It's like, wait, what? I literally can't. You are claiming your energy. And right now, you are mother effing bossing up. And you are getting out of this stuck feeling of indecisive fuckery. Okay? Because you are worried. And I talked to you guys about this before in a message earlier today. You guys are done with other people pulling the strings. And now you're remembering, oh, I remember once upon a time where I told them not to F around and find out. But I never left. I kept the lights on for them. And now I gotta go. You guys could be seeing 818. And if you are seeing angel number 818 specifically, that is to tell you to be confident about the path that you are on. To trust your intuition and to know that you are on the right path. To feel or be more confident about the path that you are on. I got, how can you ignite your breakthrough? Because you know that you're in a breakthrough. Know that you're taking the correct action. Know that love is in the air for you. And know that you are on fire. You are a trendsetter. You are inspirational in anything that you do. Even on your worst day. Like, could I have thought of like a better costume? I'm sure. Did I really give a F? No. No, I did not. And I was like, what's going to be comfortable? What's going to be simple? Riddle me what? That's what I'm doing. You guys are disconnecting from other people's whatever they expect of you. Because again, they must have gotten amnesia. They must have bumped their head. You are the one that keeps the lights on. And when you leave, you're taking the lights. You're taking the checkbook with you. Okay? And now it's time for you to live a whole lot better because you are going to stay stone cold silent. Every time you guys walk away from these people or people like this, every time you just pack up their ish and say bye, you are going to boss up every time. I have friends, family, loved ones going through this right now where they stood their ground at one point and then they forgot. They were like, oh yeah, I did used to talk to them like that. And now I'm just hoping for something better. It's like, no, we cannot give them that type of time. We cannot. We've got one life over here on this spiritual training ground, well, as far as I know. And we don't need to be playing their game by their rules when we know our game will be way better and we're smarter than all the BS that they pull and the scarcity that they project. You guys are rehabilitating right now. And while you're rehabilitating, think if you were in an actual rehab. I'm not trying to trigger anybody. Think about if you actually wanted to go into rehabilitation because you're like, I want to get better. I want to be in there. But then everybody dumb, every narcissist in your life is trying to come visit. I don't think so. You are staying stone cold silent. You are walking towards rehabilitation and you're saying, no, I am prioritizing reflecting on why I made those dumb decisions. Everything is being revealed to you on why you made the decisions that you made. And you need to reflect on that so you can know why you're not going to do it again. Literally. I do this all the time. Not that I want to, but because I have to. When I let somebody go out of my life, when I fire somebody out of my life, when I block somebody out of my life, or I go zero contact with someone, I have to sit and reflect. Why did I do that? Why was that necessary? And why is it going to stay that way? For me, there used to be like a second chance or a third chance, and now there's no takesy backsies, okay? There's just not. You guys are straight decluttering, and it is attracting new friends and a new tribe. Every time we let go of people that don't serve our highest good, we automatically get new influence, new inspiration, new mentor, new teacher, new best friend. We bump into a stranger. It always happens that way because the other people were supposed to be removed. Okay, the other people were supposed to be removed. When are you most aligned to your authentic self? Okay, I wrote down questions that you guys could be asking yourself. What is your current theme? Okay, what is my current theme right now? I need to trust my intuition. I am rehabilitating. I am prioritizing reflection. I am goal setting. Endless serendipity is mine. My boundaries are healthy. Because trust and believe, these people are going to try to make you think that they're not. So, I wrote down, when are you most aligned to your authentic self? When you do not have strings attached. Say you know in your mind that you're holding auditions for these people. You don't know if they're temporary. You don't know if they're permanent yet. I'm getting the less strings you have attached to them, or the more options you have, especially in friendships or in business, the better. Because you, at this time of your level up, at this time in your level up, you are not needing to be too reliant on one thing. Anything for you to set in stone is not going to help you with your authenticity for some reason. I don't know. Somebody needs to hear that. You will feel your most authentic when you remember that you are a fighting spirit, that you are a warrior, that you are a champion, that you are the spiritual knockout, that you are the king or queen of everything that you do. And this is why it's hard to keep friends. So I'm going to say that again. When you are feeling your most authentic, when you are feeling yourself, Some of the things that you're feeling is, you know what? I am freaking talented. I am the peacock. I am more than the triple threat. I'm kind of a big deal. I am the spiritual knockout. You know that you're all of these things when you are feeling yourself. So remember, when you are around others, whether you're dating or you're working with somebody and you're not feeling yourself, that is a clue for you to not be around certain people. That is a big clue for you to not be around certain people. When you walk into a room and you know that you're a confident person, but you don't feel confident around a certain group of friends or a certain group of coworkers, that's not for no reason. There's this air or sense of them talking about you, and I'm not talking about paranoia either. This is you knowing that they do this and feeling it intuitively. Not being obsessive, not having tunnel vision, not being paranoid, just knowing that you are going to trust your feelings. And I'm hearing a motorcycle, so confirmation. When you are the most aligned with your authenticity, you know that you are the queen or the king of everything. You know that you are the bomb.com with your gloves on or your gloves off. Okay? You know, when you know that you're being authentic is when you know you're intimidating. Your spirit is intimidating because it says to people, I value myself. So when they get to play on that timeline and they get to bypass valuing you, they feel like they've won something and you're about to cut the lights off. Okay? You guys are remembering that you hold the key and you can cut the lights off at any point. Sometimes people need a reminder. So if this is a terrible boss, you might disappear for a week. If this is a terrible spouse or person you're dating, you might not tell them where you are for a week or two or a day or two. Okay? We're going to have a brief interruption. You guys are seeing people that are coming to the realization of how they feel and what they want. And you know that this is happening even though you're not around. Okay? You guys are not around. Thank you, Blurred Girl. Okay, hold on one second, guys. These people know that now you're not coming back. You went stone cold silent and now it's unaliving them. They're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to turn the power on. I don't know how to turn the lights back on. But they're going to have to figure it out because literally ever since you left these people, they've been sitting in the dark. Could you freaking imagine? They've been sitting in the dark like, I wonder what I should do. I don't know. How long should you sit in the dark? Like, you don't know how to empower yourself, or I don't know, you're just an energy vampire sitting in the dark waiting for your next victim. They are sitting there realizing that they will have to turn the lights on themselves. They are sitting there realizing what they feel and what they wanted from you and what they should have said, and now it's too late because they took you for granted. Okay, they took you for granted. You guys are seeing that you could have helped them achieve certain things, but that's not your job. You already told them out of the gate, I can help you achieve great things, or together we can achieve great things. If they choose to treat you anything but giving you the white picket fence and the little dog too, giving you the promotion that they promised you, whatever it is that you already made clear, it is healthy to give them the mother effing finger. It is healthy to walk away. How can I attract more ease and abundance? By giving 0 fucks. Okay? Do you see this? 0 F's given. I want everyone to look up at the sky. Okay? the ceiling, wherever you're at in the world. And tell me if you can find one F to give these mother effers that you walked away from. I'll wait. I will wait. Okay, all of these people that you cut off, I want you to look up and think, do I have one F to give for them? Give to them for what they did to me? I'm already over here blessing them, wishing them well. And that's good enough. Working on forgiveness, reflecting. I want you to really think, do you have one fuck to give for these people? Just one. Because if you're going to ask me, I don't. Every person I cut off this year had it coming. Every person I cut off this year had it coming. Haters big and small, far and wide. And I don't have one F to give because some of them had the pleasure of my actual company and knowing what I stand for, what I meant when I said it, and that they don't want to be on the F around find out list, but they played it anyways. They played it anyways. You guys, it is imperative that you reflect on why you're not going back. And sometimes we got to look through our photo album. If these were your friends, family members, coworkers, peers, person you were with, dating, living with, situationship, whoever this was, I want you tonight as your spiritual assignment, whoever these people are that you went stone cold silent on, I want you to look through your photo album of when this person was in your life. And if you can get down to the day on the days that you would see them, okay, I want you to really think about that. Because some of these people were so effing fake, it was not funny. And a lot of you guys are light workers, so you be believing in people. You be, knowing that they're not perfect and giving them time and space to grow. And they didn't even riddle me what. Did not even deserve that. They did not even deserve that. We've all had friends where you're trying to teach them a better way by leading by example, and they choose to do it the mean girl way or the mean boy way or the way that their family does it or whatever. We've all been there. Done that, got the t-shirt and the trauma to prove it. But these people have been sitting there in the dark, well, ever since you've been disconnected, acting like they're fine and dandy, knowing damn well they ain't, okay? Because you always take things with you. When you leave the room, it just, everything hits different. And I'm not saying that to make you guys delusional or be superficial or conceited. I'm saying when you leave the room, people freaking feel it. They feel the absence. They feel the emptiness when your presence is left. So now it's their time to come to the realization, because there were many times that you guys came to the realization and you still let them play on your timeline. You still said, you know what? I know you're effing up, but I still have hope in you. I still believe in you. So I'll let you play in my sandbox just a little bit longer. Okay? These people did not take the correct action to be in your circle, to be trustworthy. They were laser focused on the wrong things. So when you guys look through your photo album and you're like, you know what? This person lied to me. Think about things that they promised you. Okay? They could have promised you an engagement. And these aren't things that you actually, I don't know how to say this. Some of these things you really cared about, but you weren't pressuring them to have a timeline. But at the same time, you thought, when does my timeline matter? And with a lot of them, only their timeline mattered. And as you're looking back through photo albums and memories, reminding yourself why you don't F with these people and why there are no Fs to give is because they're not sorry. They cannot even admit that they did you wrong. They cannot even admit that they know that they played you. They cannot even admit that they lied or that they're deceptive. They cannot admit to you, hey, bestie, from 3 months ago, I was actually a whole ass hater. I just didn't want to tell you. And I just wanted to keep you in my vicinity while I was trolling and hating and watching you. And I just wanted to tell you that I've been a hating ass troll this whole time. They're not. Hello. They are not going to do that. I mean, it would be really freaking cool. I would be at mad respect. Mad respect if they did. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. And that's why we're stone cold silent. Okay? We are stone cold silent because we are in an era where we want to be more gentle with ourselves. We're not getting tossed around by their BS and their lies and their effery. It's not even fair. You are officially closed off from distractions. You refuse. You don't care if people think you're crazy or whatever. You don't care. You don't care. You're like, these are my healthy boundaries. I'm officially an earth angel. I don't have time. I literally do not have time. You have your eye on what is important to you. And everyone around you that you walked away from is going to have to deal with their choices and their decisions. Everyone that you walked away from, they're going to have to deal with their changes and their decisions because now you're tapping into who your real tribe is going to be. Now you're tapping into the big changes that you deserve, the magic that you deserve, the fire that you deserve. And you deserve a standing ovation from taking these leaps of faith to walk away from certain people that you really genuinely cared about. It is the worst feeling to genuinely care about somebody and then find out they're a whole freaking hater. To find out that they're a fraud. To find out that they actually meant you harm. Or that they were scamming you. And now they're sitting in the dark like, well, I mean, I guess I'm going to have to find somebody to turn the lights on. I mean, but they don't think to do it themselves. These people you did not need in your life because they're always going to cut corners until they hit a rock bottom of why they should not never do that. Okay? They're going to continue to cut corners, think that they're the bee's knees, think that everything's gravy, and really look at some of the people that you've cut off and think about if they're really doing that well. When you're not doing well, it's because of some of the people that you have in your life or being stuck at a bad job, being indecisive, being in this mental tug of war that mentally and physically drains you. And you're not willing to be in this fake facade anymore. So when you get your energy back, when you're glowing and vibrating high, is whenever you walk away from these fake facades. You guys were dealing with people that pretended to be someone that they are not. They wanted to act like they were on their boss behavior, their goat behavior. Oh, I'm going through big changes too. I'm also trying to find my tribe. I also have healthy boundaries. It was all a fugazi. Capiche? It was all fake. You guys were dealing with somebody that was trying so hard to hide their true intentions that when you were dealing with them, you're like, I don't know what is up with them, but I feel on pins and needles or I feel uncomfortable, but they're showing me all this nice stuff. Like when we level up, we deal with a little bit better of a Decepticon. Okay, sometimes we don't see it right away because these are our friends, these are our family members, these are whoever. And we're always going to be in a situation where we could be deceived. Don't be so hard on yourself because you were. It is important that we reflect on why we're not going back, and we use that to move forward. We use that to know, okay, when I see a friend doing this and they're telling me one thing, but they're doing this and I'm just getting weird vibes, or they're not ever taking accountability, that you have a problem with that. You're in this space where you're taking so much accountability, but you will not be scapegoated. And these people thought that they could scapegoat you. Okay, these people thought that they could scapegoat you, not realizing how much you've matured. And you guys grow, when you grow and you stop giving a you know what, you grow at a rapid rate. So they're sitting there absolutely stunned. Like, oh my gosh, they just left me on this curb. But they're totally going to turn around. And they're sitting in the dark, and you've left them at that curb, and you're stone cold silent, and they're like, nah, they're going to turn around. No. No, you're not. Okay? Whoever this message is for, no, you're not. You guys were dealing with a slacker. And that's why some of you guys are going to be looking through your photo albums, because sometimes we try to, gas it up ourselves. We're like, oh, was it really that bad? We make it all nostalgic and euphoric. Like, let me just remember the good stuff. I want you to go through your photo album. I want you to go through your memories on social media. I want you to go through your text messages. And you are going to see that you were the only one taking responsibility. When it came to finances, children, health, family issues, you are the actual Cinderella, but you don't bump your head. They have Cinderella mentality. Okay? I'm going to say that again. You are the actual Cinderella. They have Cinderella mentality. You feel me? They were a lazy lover. They were a slacker spouse. You don't need to be babysitting and picking up after them. So you guys will do best when there is no strings attached. You will deal with less wreckage when there are no strings attached. When you feel liberated, when you feel free. Somebody was trying to force you into submission. Somebody was trying to make you feel intimidated, and they were not fully equipped or acquainted with the facts. You guys could have had a partner that allowed you to win because it was easier than fighting, or vice versa. You guys could have been allowing some of these people to win because you were like, oh, I just really don't want to fight with them. It's really going to exhaust me, but I'll deal with that later. And you got to a point where you started seeing the upheaval that it was causing. And that's why you guys are a little bit concerned about certain environments that you're getting ready to walk away from, because you don't want to live in fear. Like, well, if I leave this job, am I really going to be okay? We're never really going to be ready for everything that we're manifesting or that we've asked or prayed for. We're never fully going to be like, okay, today's the day and the moment. But you guys are feeling very drawn towards a certain path or a certain way of doing something. And this box keeps sticking out to me that it's like you're putting in your notice with certain environments. Like, yeah, I'm going to take my glass of wine and be over here. I really don't want to deal with that anymore. And I've really tried with you guys. So, okay, you guys are going to take your little box with you. And I'm getting love is in the air for you. You guys are about to have a major breakthrough in friendships. You guys are attracting a major breakthrough in love. You want to know why? Because you are straight ghosting people. Okay, it doesn't have to literally be ghosting, but it's that energy of stone cold silent. I'm leaving them behind. And the reason why this was so important for you to do this is because you are supposed to prioritize other things. Let me give you a couple of examples. Okay, bestie. If you are in a relationship, if you are in a divine union, you have people looking at your person. They're not really acquainted with the pecking order, or I don't know. They're not really acquainted with them staying in their lane. But because you are not fully present, okay, again, these are examples. Because you're not fully present, you're not seeing all of these other things that are going on. Your children could be dealing with a bully and you're like about to find that out and be like, what the frick? Your person could have like people after them because everyone wants to sleep with your man. Do you know what I mean? You guys are seeing that, oh, I need to prioritize these other things because there's other things going on. These people, they don't deserve my light over here. My loved ones and these people over here deserve my time and my affection. Because I'm telling you right now, there are people plotting, planning, thieving, and trying to set traps to take what's yours. I'm not saying that to fearmonger. I'm not saying that to make anyone paranoid. I'm saying why you're shifting your priorities. One of the main reasons is because there's going to be all of these big changes in the things that are staying. You're going to be protecting the things that are staying. This is like when mama bird has to leave the nest to go find some food for the baby birds. And while mom is out finding some food for the baby birds, here comes a snake or, another animal to come and swoop the birds up. That is what's happening right now. These people think that your head is down. They're like, oh, collective? They're so busy working that, they're not even paying attention. I can totally talk to their man. I could totally talk to their girl. They're not even going to be here because they're over here dealing with this. They see that you are not always near your nest. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? There are a lot of people that see that you are blessed in every capacity. I want you to affirm it below. I am blessed in every capacity. And as they see that, they're like, oh, well, they're going to be gone a while. They're clocking how much you are distracted over here. And as you've been becoming undistracted, they're like backing up. Oh, they're coming around now. Affirm it below. You're going to see a whole lot of me. I'm going to be around a whole lot more. Okay? You guys are reprioritizing what's important. You're like, oh, my kid's getting messed with? Oh, no, that's not happening. Oh, my kids want to see me? Oh, okay. You're just seeing it clearly that somebody thinks they could swoop up your whole family. What? I'm being dead ass serious as well. Okay? Somebody thinks that they can come and swoop up your best case scenario because you're busy putting out fires over here. Okay? So you guys are disconnecting from the matrix. You are disconnecting from crappy friends. And you got your eye on the prize. Affirm it below. I got my eye on the prize. And the prize is your love life. The prize is the things that make you happy. Is it your purpose? Is it your relationship with the divine? What is it that makes you happy? Because as you focus on that, the other people that thought they could come in and swoop up your wish fulfilled, your happily ever after, they're going to be a little bit shook. They are already a little bit shook because you've peeped what they're doing. As you have peeped what everyone poaching is doing, you know they are not equipped to handle what you got. They could never take it. They could never swipe it. They could never have it. But the fact that they want to F around and find out shows you that you are going to be around a whole lot more. Okay? You are going to be around a whole lot more. Hi, Andrew. Well, speed demon. Okay? You guys might have normally rushed into relationships for the thrill and the excitement and intense feelings. But you no longer have this worry about needing to be loved. You're like, I am loved. There's no rush. I don't need to worry. You just have a lot of gratitude for what you have. And a lot of people are trying to clock how you got it, what it means to you, if you're even like, defending it properly, and you are. Okay, they do not realize how fast you are to run back to that nest. But now you're going to keep a better eye on what makes you happy, what gives you freedom. You are keeping an eye on that, and you will nail it every time. Okay, these people are not expecting you to pull through, but they know that you're paying attention. They don't realize how fast you are. They do not realize how fast you are. You guys are also dealing with some people that are very jealous of your movement, and you are no longer going to be their therapist, their counselor, their bestie, and they definitely used you in some type of way, and you're no longer giving them your services. You're no longer giving them aid or help or support or encouragement. And that's when the lights are cut off. So you guys are going to be getting more sleep. What can you guys do to ensure more success in your career? Connecting with nature. Okay, connecting with nature is going to help you guys with ensuring your success and your prosperity. Because this is you guys going against the grain, going against what the matrix wants you to do, what your corporate job wants you to do, what your best friends want you to do, everyone that thinks that they know best, but that they don't have their whole life together. That shit cracks me up. If you do not have your whole life together, don't, okay? And if you don't have it together and you're helping people, then you just say that, okay? That you guys are dealing with people that think they know everything. They think they know everything. And the reason being is they know they're not going where you're going. They know they're not going where you're going. Because if they were going where you're going, they wouldn't be acting like that. Okay? The people around you that think they know you like that, they got it like that, they're trying to overcompensate. They're coming in passive aggressive, coming in a little bit upset or heated, trying to act like they're very bad and important. And you guys know that if that were really the case, they wouldn't be acting like that. They'd be coming from a place of gratitude. They would be coming from a place of gratitude. Instead, they have this Cinderella mentality. Well, it's this and it's this and it's that because I said. And it's this and it's this and it's that because duh. And it's like, who asked you Cinderella mentality? Nobody. Riddle me what? Nobody asked you. So you guys got this. You better pipe down. You don't want smoke with me. You'll get double the smoke, triple the problems, okay? I'm going to say that again. These people do not realize when they come up in your sandbox acting big, bad, tough, and trying to overcompensate, they will get double the smoke and triple the problems. You have divine protection that no one should want to mess with. You are anointed. You are chosen by God for the industry or purpose that you are in. You are the wrong one any day of the week that you are healing and minding your business. You are the wrong one any day you're healing and minding your business. Does it look like This is somebody you should mess with. They're sleeping. They're minding their business. Do you think you should like mess with them? Probably not. Okay, probably not. Not a good idea. So you guys are going to disconnect. Does she look bothered? She's unplugged everything. There's a whole town with no power because they thought they could, and they tried to scam the light worker. They tried to use the light worker. They tried to use the earth angel. And you were turning cheeks and being very graceful. But now that you're stone cold silent, they're like, well, they're an earth angel. They need to turn around. No. I turned cheeks a couple of times and I don't have to do it again. Riddle me what? I don't have to do it again. How do you like me now? Affirm it below. How do you like me now? Claim your energy, because these people didn't think you were serious. Okay? Claim your energy. Not their stank ass energy. Your energy. Yours. They thought, oh my gosh, I'm all up in their energy. It feels amazing. I'm winning. And it was a facade. They were delusional to think that because they were in your presence that they were actually winning when they weren't doing any of the work. They weren't doing any of the work. So now you're looking at people like, that was mine. That was my glass slipper. But I'll let you walk around with it. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, claim your energy. Affirm it below. I am taking back my power now. I am taking back my energy now. Because you guys have already gone stone cold silent on these people. Okay? You've already gone stone cold silent. So now we've got to rebuild. We have to prioritize. We have to reflect like, okay, why would I never do that again? And what is that teaching me for my authenticity, for my boundaries, how I take action, and what I expect in people moving forward? You are calling back your energy now, and you are releasing any energy, any entity, any monitoring spirit that does not belong to you. Because these people, they had this negging and monitoring type of nature because they always needed things, okay? These people give backhanded compliments to undermine your confidence. And it took you time to see this. And that is why when you look up, there's none to give. None. Because you're looking at the photos and you're like, wow, I see now that that's an unhealed scar, that I believed them. Thank you, Parker, that I believed them. And you were allowing some old wounds to affect a new relationship. And you're like, wait, no more. We're not doing that anymore. These people were insulting your confidence because they wanted to make you feel inferior. And sometimes it goes over our head because we don't think like that. We don't think like that. Not my collective. Okay? My collective doesn't give backhanded compliments. It's the first thing I'm going to block. Okay? We don't do negging. We don't do that. We don't do petty. We don't do bitter. And even, everyone has a bad day. But if it's a bad pattern, it's going to be removed. And there's always receipts for what everyone comments and what everyone says. You guys are seeing where you thought these people were being genuine because it was like little bro, little sis, big bro, big sis vibes, or a lover. And you're starting to realize, oh my gosh, they were actually like making fun of me and like undermining me and hiding things from me. So much is going to be revealed to you guys in this Scorpio season with people hiding whatever they were hiding. Okay, they got, I'm hearing a street bike confirmation. They had a rug. And right now, underneath that rug, not only are they sitting in the dark, but there's a mountain of crap. There's a mountain of lies underneath that rug for however long you knew them. And people that you F with, that might be mutual friends, or I don't know where you guys get the information from, but you're going to be finding out some of the things, some of the skeletons, the lies, and the whatever that are underneath that rug. And it's going to help you not look backward. Every time something is revealed, you're going to be like, it might almost pop up because you're like, oh, are they okay? Are they still sitting in the dark? I'm a little worried about. And Spirit's like, no, because they did this. Don't forget that. And you're like, oh, yeah, I gotta claim my energy. They did do that. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Like, it's your turn to sleep better at night. Thank you, Gregory. It's your turn to sleep better at night. Like, really think about this. When you knew some of these people, you weren't sleeping that great. Really think about that. Some of you guys moved so much of your life around to be this person's friend, to work with this person, to be this person's lover. You moved so much of your life around, and you were the one making all of the big changes, and they were just talking about it. They were just talking about it. They weren't actually doing it. And then on top of that, they wanted to give you backhanded compliments, make you feel this small, make you feel like they know everything, and that you should just continue taking the blame and the accountability. And it don't work that way. It don't work that way. It does not work that way. You guys deserve true and long-lasting, everlasting love. You deserve true and everlasting love. These people were stingy. So someone here is like, oh, well, I mean, I help them out a lot. So like maybe they're not doing okay right now. And God's saying, no, no, no. The Most High is saying, no, they were stingy. And some of you guys could be thinking like, oh no, I don't think they were that stingy. Maybe they have less bills than you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, maybe they have less to take care of than you. So yeah. In the scheme of things, it might be a little bit different, but they're still stingy. They penny pinch. They will fight people over money. They prefer to go Dutch or split everything. Really let that sink in. Now, I don't want anyone here to think like, oh, I'm not shaming them for like wanting to split things with me. And I know that you're not. I know that you're not. But I want you to think about your mentality and their mentality. The way that you think is, oh, this is going to look like we did this together. Yeah, because we're bonding. And they're looking at it like, no, I'm stingy. So if you think it's bonding, cute. That's cool. You know what I mean? They would rather do everything down the middle because they don't like spending what's theirs. They don't like spending all of what's theirs. And they always want to look for ways to get it back. They're always counting in their head like, well, I mean, I did buy that for them, so they need to do this for me. Well, I did get this for them, so I can make them my beck and call. Whoever. You are not their beck and call. You are not their halvesies bestie. And you did these things out of the kindness of your heart, but now you're seeing like, oh, it's not because we're like sis or bro. It's not because we're lovers and we're going halvesies. It's because you just don't want to spend yours. A lot of you guys don't think that way because you don't think in scarcity. You know that there's enough to go around, and anytime you intuitively give, you receive it times 10, times 50, times 100. Anytime, I've told you guys this so many times, but not in a long time. Anytime I'm somewhere and I feel intuitively guided to give, I will get a notification, an email, something will happen, and I'm like, wow, what I just gave, I just got back. Huh? Like, you know what I mean? And so you guys are seeing where you gave to people, like genuinely gave to them, and they still ripped you off. You genuinely took them under your arm, you took them under your wing, you weren't stingy. You are notoriously not stingy. You are notorious for being not stingy. You are the complete opposite of that. So really think about this. These people wanted to present something to you. Oh, I'm going to give this to you because I want to. This is a gift, but it wasn't a gift because they know your heart. They know Like, let's say you guys had a friend that's an esthetician, okay? And they're going to give you free facials. But the only reason they're giving you the free facials is because they know you're a big tipper. So they're giving you this, but they know that like that product costs them nothing and they're going to get like covered on the back end. These are the type of people that you guys were dealing with. They started to, it's like when you're a little kid. I mean, I don't know if all little kids do this, but it's like being a little kid and being like, well, I wonder if I can get this much in my pocket. Okay, well, let me try this much. Let's see if mom's looking. I'm in her bag. I'm taking her candy. Let me take this much. And they take more and more and more until they get their whole world rocked for going in mom's bag. And then they're like, oh, riddle me what? Never do that again. We'll never do that again. These people were very strategic in how they were around you. And that is what's being revealed to you right now. You guys don't need that. And that's why as you're walking away from it and you're stone cold silent, you're like, I really don't feel bad about it. And every time you think like, well, I hope they're okay, or, you know, it didn't need to go like that. No, you're going to get a confirmation on why the F it did need to go like that. Why the F it did need to go like that. Okay? We have fate. This is part of your fate. And some of the people that you guys were dealing with, they didn't believe in fate. They didn't believe in manifestation. They believed in taking. They believed in gaining. So you're disconnecting. You guys drop your plugs down below. You're like, I will bibbity bobbity cut the power wherever I go. People are not going to play me like that. And all the people poaching on your life right now, on your legacy, on your happily ever after, they're going to wish they not never looked at that. They're going to wish they not never looked at that. Okay, you guys are going to defend what is yours, but you're not going to have to do this in the way that you normally have to do this. Normally, you're like this because you're dealing with so many other things. You're tired. You're not going to be as tired because you're going to have all the time in the world to show people what's mine is mine and what's mine is not yours. Okay? We have the lovers. There are people looking at the people that you love. They're like, how can I get that? How can I get love like that? How can I get resources like that? How can I manifest like that? How can I do that? This is what people are looking at right now. But they're not going to come up to you and ask you, oh my gosh, girl, oh my gosh, hey, what did you do to like get married and have a happy family? Like, what'd you do? They're not going to say that. They're going to be a whole pocket watching troll over here and be like, I should have that. Okay? And it's not theirs. You guys are seeing that you are safe to move faster, okay? You are taking giant leaps of faith. I got leap of faith twice for you guys. Someone here is taking a leap of faith in an environment that they leave, and someone here is taking a leap of faith in something that they're about to build. You are destined to have creative space to work when you want or to be able to work for yourself. And right now, the Most High is trying to show you that you are safe to do that. You are safe to take that leap, but it's scary because you're like, is it fate? Is it not? Is this a trick? Doesn't feel like it's the right time, but it is. And a lot of you guys are going to be doing this by helping people in love. Maybe you guys are going to be teaching law of attraction. You guys are light workers, star messengers. Some of you guys are counselors, healers, teachers, online coaching. Whatever it is that you guys are helping with, you're going to be supported. And you are more than the triple threat. So you don't just have to stick to one thing. If you're wanting to start a cooking channel, you don't just have to do cooking. Like there's all these different things that you guys can do. You guys are showing people, I don't need a whole circus. I can be a one ring circus. All on my own. Okay, I can do this mess all by myself, and you're going to see through this metamorphosis that everything is wide open for you. As you claim your energy, as you set your goals, as you tap back into the love, as you trust your intuition, as you continuously give zero you-know-whats, you are going to see that everything is being busted wide open for you. And I'm getting something too that what I'm channeling is, you know, when we just break up with somebody and it's that uncomfortable feeling, or we just decide we're going to do something and it's that uncomfortable feeling of, oh my gosh, is this over yet? Should I have done this? You guys are going from that anxiousness to knowing that, okay, I got this. I need to trust the process. Affirm it below. I am trusting the process. I am on the right path. There is no wrong path for you. Okay? I am trusting the process. I am on the right path. I am claiming my energy. Because those that are monitoring you and they're trying it, whether it's on social media or in your day-to-day life, you guys are making very important decisions to love yourself. And you're not going to be so scared like that there's going to be wreckage. Instead of you thinking, oh my gosh, I just went through all this craziness and trauma and it's going to happen again. I just know it. You're not even thinking like that. Even though it would be very easy for you to think that way. You guys are going to go through like a 1 to 2 day, like, oh, I don't know. Like maybe I should go back. Maybe this was a bad idea. Like maybe I can't trust people, to knowing that you are born for this. You were made for this. You are on this spiritual training ground. You are a warrior. And so you are going to stay calm. You're going to educate yourself. You are going to read more. You are going to start enjoying this metamorphosis. You are going to start enjoying the fact that you disconnected. You are going to enjoy the fact that you are attracting new people, though it's a little bit scary. This is a part of your fate. You are going to be meeting people that also have goals, not fake ones, that are also generous, not fraudulent. Okay? But you guys have been dealing with a situation that is not easy. It would be it's almost too easy to run back. But you've transformed so much, like you could literally never do that. You're going to keep your boundaries up. You're going to keep your metamorphosis in mind, that you do not have to do what other people want you to do. You being stone cold silent has people losing it. It's killing them inside that they F this up. People don't really expect you to stick to what you say. And that's one of the best things about you. Because just as you could have unwavering loyalty for others, you are going to show people that you have unwavering loyalty for yourself. Okay? You have unwavering loyalty for yourself. You're going to be a little bit selfish or a lot of bit selfish and put yourself first. Okay, remember, love is in the air. You are loving on you. This is one of my favorite cards. It's so pretty. You are going to love yourself first. You're going to be feeling light as a feather. Bestie, you're going to be sleeping like a baby. Feeling like a god, feeling like a goddess. And this is because their energy you disconnected from. You went stone cold silent. And no one thought you could do it. Now look how happy you are. Look how happy you are. You're like, I'm outside. I don't care if my outfit matches. I feel good. I feel good because I don't have a ball and a chain that's like dragging me down. You feel me? You guys are walking away from the fake facade. You are home. You are home. Again, you guys could be seeing angel number 818. And if you are, that is to tell you that you are on the right path. You are allowed to feel confident about being on the right path and moving forward. Okay? There's a storm that you guys weathered and a dry desert that you also walked through. And now it's time for other people to be your cheerleader. The new people that you have coming in, they're going to show you what real love is. They're going to show you what real support is, what real encouragement is. And you're not really used to that. You're used to people coming up and taking. I need. Can you split this with me? Can you loan me this? Can you give me that? You're just used to takers. You are used to a lot of narcissistic takers. And if they keep playing with you, okay, I feel like this is more for the poachers in your life. If they keep playing with you, they are going to get double the smoke and like triple the beef, triple the problems. People need to leave you alone. So remember, you can take it slow and steady. There is no rush. There is no rush as you guys are healing and figuring out what it is that you want to walk away from. You do not have to follow what other people do. Just because other people want to stay stuck in the matrix or stay at this 9 to 5 or stay in this relationship, or if they would do that, you don't have to listen to that. You don't follow the leader. You are the leader. You are the best case scenario. You don't really stand under underneath other people's umbrellas. Like, you are usually the one holding the umbrella. I like that. Create your own matrix. Yes. Create your own matrix. That is what's going to give you your spark. You're done having to tap into this matrix and feel bad or like you're walking on eggshells or that the other shoe could drop at any time. You're tired of feeling like that. Wouldn't it be amazing to create your own matrix to work for yourself? Now, I'm not saying that all of this can happen overnight, but a lot of you guys are working towards this. And so devil energy or ops are always going to try to distract you from that. And I really want you to think, how many of you guys were working towards having your own matrix or being your own boss? And some of the people that you believed in or invested in kind of try to throw a wrench in that. And I really want you to think about, if that is you, do you think that they are sorry? Did they apologize to you? This is like having a family that knows you always save. They know that you always save, so they wait, and they sabotage. And they come wipe out your savings. Do you understand what I'm saying? You guys are getting your spark back, and I don't give a who comes from the past with their Cinderella complex, their Cinderella mentality, and plays their sad little violin. They were never your real lover or real friend. And your current theme in life is trust your intuition and then take action. Trust how you are being led and then take action. Continue to have healthy boundaries. Do not feel bad for it. Okay, do not feel bad for it, because you are the electricity. You were the juice that was running. And you're taking your checkbook with you. Okay? You're removing yourself from these people so you can be more gentle with yourself. Some of these people were supposed to come in your life to make your life easier, or so you thought. You thought, oh my gosh, these are going to be my best friends and they're going to make my life easier. And they did everything but make your life easier. And sometimes we just don't want to see it. Sometimes we don't want to see that, like, we weren't able to be gentle or in this divine feminine nature around them. And so now you guys are rehabilitating. The divine, your angels and your ancestors, they have you tight. Okay? You just came out of the Three of Swords. Some of you guys just came out of the Ten of Swords. And you are recovering. You are literally recovering and attracting your actual soul tribe. And all of this reflecting is teaching you, even when I lose a little bit, I still come out on top. Okay? You still come out on top. So this is a big reset for you. You're seeing that you deserve to be light of heart. You're seeing that you deserve to give zero you-know-whats. You're seeing that you actually deserve that. You're like, dang, I really overworked myself and overexerted. And I did all of these things for these people. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? When these people over here, like, they would never let me lift that many fingers. They would never let me break a sweat like that. Like these other people did. These other people that took advantage. Okay? These other people would have you stuck in the mud still. And then they'd be like, oh my gosh, you're stuck? I didn't know. Or like all the static noise. Like, oh, I can't hear you. And then hang up. Like, no, I'm stuck in the mud. I thought you could come get me. You're making new friends. New soul family. You're meeting new people in love. And it's going to be freaking amazing. You guys got new movement. There's a whole new movement that is being felt. And wherever you're going, these goblins, they cannot touch you. They cannot pop up on you. Because you know you're reflecting and you know who you are. You know that you're manifesting magic. You know who you are. You know that you've disconnected. There's always going to be a goblin, okay? There's always going to be a demonic entity. There's always going to be somebody plotting and thieving and planning and baiting. You are getting ready to go forth and live your best life, okay? I'm getting that whoever this message is for, you wanted your life simplified this whole year. And a lot of the opposite happened. And now you're getting to do that. And it's something that you guys are going to cherish. You realize that all of these extra things you had to do were actually draining you energetically, mentally, physically, emotionally. And now you're going to have this different fire, this different hunger, because you're going to have more time. You're going to be able to be more gentle, have more freedom. And it's going to be freaking amazing. Okay? It's going to be freaking amazing. I love it. Okay, you guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. And if any of the messages posted today helped you guys, I'm sorry if I'm behind on the comments. I've been at work all day. But I will read them, I promise. And yeah, I hope that this message finds you guys well. I know a lot of people in the collective they've been going through it this year and trying to release people that don't belong in their life, that took advantage of them or betrayed them. And I want you guys to know that you are not alone. You are not alone when it comes to fake friends. You are not alone when it comes to crazy family members. You are not alone with trying to unplug from the matrix. You are not alone. And you don't have to be in fear of the unknown. You don't have to be in fear of decision paralysis. You don't have to be in this limbo. You don't have to be in this labyrinth of effery. The people that you're walking away from, they are officially not tall enough to ride this ride. Now you can go forth and build what you know your heart desires. Okay? What you know your heart desires. Don't you ever, 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 ever forget. You are the king. You are the queen of everything that you do. Don't you ever forget that you have a fighting spirit. And a lot of the times you shouldn't have to fight. You shouldn't have to roll around in the mud. And now it's time for people to defend and protect and shield you. It's time for you to get a break while these big changes are unfolding. So affirm it below. I am claiming my energy. My beauty sleep matters. I am a fighting spirit. I am the spiritual knockout. Big changes are unfolding. Endless serendipity is mine. Okay? Endless serendipity is mine. I hope you guys had a great holiday wherever you are in the world, if you celebrate this holiday. If you don't, yeah, I look forward to reading your guys' comments. Remember, if this is your message, your spiritual assignment is to go through your photo albums, look at your social media posts, and kind of get a little look into if these people were actually doing you correctly. And I'm going to get that it's probably a no. You're going to realize some things, and it's going to help you continuously move forward. Again, we can't always see things when we're in the eye of the storm, but we can when we are removed from it for a little bit. And now you've been removed from it for a little bit to where you can actually look at those photos and look at these memories and see, oh, that didn't look good, or that wasn't for me, or they lied to me, or that was fraudulent. I feel like whoever this message is for, you're far enough removed, whether it's a month or 5, you will be able to see it a little bit clearer. And then you guys can comment down below what you saw, how you feel, who this is to you, if you feel safe to do so, and I hope that you do. And yeah, don't forget what you want echoed out to the universe. A great place to practice that is in the comments. There's at least, 10 to 30,000 people that will see what you want echoed out to the universe, your positivity. And that's why we do our affirmations. That's why we do our ask-formations. And you can also use the Parrot app, which is free, Parrot like the bird, and you can record your voice on a loop and listen to your own affirmations, listen to your own ask-formations. It's very helpful when you're trying to get out of a rut, or you're trying to, break bad habits or create new ones. And yeah, I think that's it. You guys, don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell, you do not want to miss out. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you guys.